Hey, hey, hey! I'm Angie Rose with Angie Rose Health Coaching. I am very excited to hop on with you today and talk with you about our Monday Mojo. This is your Monday motivational video to get you going towards health and wellness. And just get your mindset focused about what you're really wanting to accomplish this week. I know we all have big goals. We have a lot of things that we would like to see happen, but liking things to happen and making them happen are two very different things. So if this video speaks to you, I would love you to like it, to share it, to make sure you comment on it. Boost that for me to get to the top of people's pages so other people can hear this today. So my topic for today is called What You Don't Want. You know, as a coach and someone who has goals, there is always the things in my mind of what I'm going after, right? Like we have all been taught about the proverbial carrot on the end of a stick, like put your goals on the end of a stick like a carrot dangling in front of you so that you can always be chasing after what's in front of you, not necessarily looking at what's behind. Okay. And that's a very positive way to look at it. Sometimes we get so stuck into things that don't work and what haven't worked that we're not willing to look forward. Okay. And look at the things in front of us. You know, when you think about a carrot on the end of a stick, out in front of you, that stick is not very long. I think one of the problems that we do have when we are putting those goals out in front of us and we're thinking about what we want to accomplish, sometimes I want to have a vision. I want to know what my big goals are, but I have to have mini goals in front of me as well that don't take very long to accomplish. Because that's what actually builds motivation for me is when I can check something off the box or, I actually did that and I followed through with that or I got to the end of the week. This is why I'm talking about a Monday motivational video for the week, okay? Because I think sometimes we just forget that the little things are the things that add up to the big things, okay? So, you know, a lot of times with making goals, one of the things that I do teach my clients is don't focus on so much on what you don't want, which is the negative stuff, and focus on the things that you want that are positive. Okay. But I would be remiss to not teach on this as a coach to encourage you to figure out what you don't want anymore. Okay. So let's add that word. Not what I don't want, but what I don't want anymore. What are the things that you feel every day that you don't want anymore? Maybe it's, I don't want pain in my body and stiffness every time I step up from my desk or every time I get off the couch. Maybe you don't want to have to struggle so much or worry about how you're going to get off the floor when you bend down to pick something up. Maybe it's the whole, I don't like going to dressing rooms and trying on clothing, which in Grand Island, how many stores do we have left we can do that anymore? Thankfully, hopefully some will be coming at some point. But, side note, right? But, you know, the thing is standing in that dressing room as summer's coming. Some of you guys might be thinking about, you know, I don't want to wear shorts and I don't want to have to put my summer body out there or whatever. I don't know what it is for you. But a lot of times we don't want to think about the pain that we are struggling through and making it real. But pain can actually become your power. Like that's the most beautiful thing is for me when I was overweight. Okay, this was 20 years ago. Don't get me wrong. I've kept it off for 20 years. Okay. But I remember back then we didn't have nice clothing stuff to wear for people who were bigger. I hated shopping. I hated going swimming. I loved to swim, but I hated putting a swimsuit on. I remember not being able to bend over and tie my shoes. I remember not being able to do a lot with my kid because I couldn't breathe. Because she would be running around and wanting to swing and play and wanting mommy to do more, and mommy couldn't do it, right? And so there were things that were hard that I didn't want anymore. I want to focus on those to a point to be able to figure out what I really do want. Does that make sense? My goal with that is to set boundaries around what I don't want so I can focus on what I do want. So I hope this spurs you to take action and think about, if I don't want to be tired all the time and not be able to chase my kids or my grandkids or keep up because I'm 30 and I feel like I'm 60, or I'm 40 and I feel like I'm 80, then you know what? Then that's what I don't want. But what I want is I want to be fit and strong and have energy, and eating right and exercising and doing the things that are lifestyle choices may hurt in the moment, but in the long run, they create those opportunities for you. Maybe you want to be pain-free and do things that you used to enjoy, but you sit all the time. You know what? Some of those things you might not be able to do. I can't do what I was doing in my 30s. I was running and doing 5 miles a day, and today I was like, yeah, that ain't happening. But I find other things that I can do to build energy and strength and stamina for where I'm at, for the age I'm at, and what my body can do. I want to encourage you, don't give up just because you can't do what you used to. Find your new strong. Find your new strong. What does that look like for you, and what does that mean, right? Maybe you want to feel good and out of your clothes, okay? That affects everybody, especially, within marriage and within, all that good stuff. Maybe you just want to feel, maybe you want to feel strong and capable and be able to do the things that you need to do, okay? So I want to say this today. I need you to identify what you don't want and then what you want the outcome to be to create the vision of where you're going. I don't want to hurt anymore. I want to feel less pain. I want to feel strong, so on and so forth. Everything I just did. I would love in the comments below for you to put one statement. I don't want, and here's what I want instead. Okay? I want to encourage you to put that out there into Facebook waves or whatever in the spiritual, and what you want to see happen in your life. So I will say this again. Find your new strong. What does that look like? How do you do that? And how do you get started today? This is one great example. Pick one thing, make one statement, what I don't want and what I want instead. All right. Well, that's what I've got for you today. I hope that you have an amazing week and that you come out the gate strong and you're doing what you need to be doing. I'm here for you. If you are at that point, like, how many summers or springs am I going to feel like this? I want you to be reminded that I do a 1-hour free consultation. You do not have to be in Grand Island to work with me. I can do it over Zoom. I can do it over phone calls. We can do a lot of different things, a lot of different ways. But I would love to offer you a 1-hour free consultation to help work with you, to get you focused, to get you determined, to get you following through and figure out what your new strong is. Okay? Give me a call at 308-850-2419. Set up a 1-hour free with me and learn how I can help you get there. Otherwise, have a great week. We'll talk to you next Monday. Bye.